lot that happen behind closed doors that a lot of people don't know.
You go back on whatever you say.
It's not that easy.
Mama's bad choices are finally catching up to her.
I'm scared. I know what Gino's capable of.
What if something happened to her?
I don't know what's wrong with Mama.
And the truth's coming out.
Mama June and her new boy toy.
$50,000. Where does she find these men? Convicts.com.
So that was a clip from Mama June, Road to Redemption. That's right. The former pageant mom is back on TV and here today to tell her story. Welcome to the show, Mama June Shannon. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, June, let's get right into this. Your daughter, Alana, or Honey BooBoo, as everyone knows her, is 16, and she's dating a 20-year-old man. Now, we're going right into it. Why are you choosing to defend this relationship?
A lot of people got to realize Alana's fixing to be 17, and I think that, you know, she is getting a lot of hate because it is an interracial couple. Also, you know, people got to realize that, you know, Pumpkin and Josh were the same age when they met 7 years ago. So, you know, in the state of Georgia, the legal age is 16.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, June, after Toddlers and Tiaras made you a household name, what were the biggest challenges for you coping with that fame?
It was kind of strange, and even after, you know, almost 11 years, it is still a surreal thing for me because it's like we're known in 492 countries. We're known by a lot of A-list celebrities. I mean, it's just kind of like a surreal thing still today, even after 11 years.
Wow, I can't even imagine that. We're very open on the show about feeling depressed and low, and I just wanted to know what you thought was your rock bottom and what you thought helped you out of that, and if you can be just very clear, because someone right now probably is watching going through that.
You know, like I said, I mean, you know, if you're talking about my addiction, you know, my rock bottom was just being tired of being tired. But 29 months later, clean and sober, you know, I've dealt with the last year learning who June Shannon is, getting out of a domestic violence situation, getting out of a toxic situation that I stayed way too many years on. But that is what it's going to show, you know, this season. The first 2 episodes is going to show how I had to deal with being in a domestic violence situation in the public eye and having to keep it behind closed doors.
Congratulations on your sobriety.
Yeah,
and I understand. So what was the hardest part of it? Because I know a lot of people have been through it, and everybody seems to have a different sort of point of view about that. What was the most difficult for you?
Difficulty in my sobriety is just, you know, it would be so much easier for me to go out and mask those feelings with drugs. But it's even more easier for me to wake up every morning and say, for the next 24 hours, I'm going to stay clean no matter what goes on in my life. And so when I set my mind to something, I do it.
Good for you.
And, you know, June, 29 months sober is a really big deal. That's a huge first step on a road back to redemption. And, you know, I've been waiting to talk to you because I interviewed your daughter, Anna, a while back. And this was for HLN CNN. And I have to be honest, she was so hurt, so angry with you at that time. Again, this was about 10 years ago. And she was angry because you got back together with Mark McDaniel, your ex, who served prison time for molesting her.
I did not.
Okay, well, that was her claim.
With him.
Okay, so that was her claim. I just want to know from you, did you and Anna make amends? I hope you did. Is there anything that you regret in regard to you and Anna's relationship?
Me and Anna?
Anna, yes.
You know, situations happen in life, and, you know, we both know what's behind the closed doors. And that situation we deal with behind closed doors with her. And like I said, it's not that I don't love my child. It's just situations, and it has nothing to do with my ex, because I never did get back with Mark McDaniel. But that's a horse that's beaten, and we don't talk about that anymore. That's 10 years ago.
But you guys are on better terms, you and Anna?
We talk periodically, yes.
Well, that's a step, and I hope that you guys can find your way back to each other and heal from all that trauma.
Yeah, speaking of healing, let's talk about Road to Redemption. You say a lot happened, like you just said, behind closed doors between you and your ex, Gino. So what happened? How do you process it? How much do you want to share? How do you keep that private? And do you want to keep any of it private?
For a long time, I kept it private. For like 3 years, I still filmed season 3, season 4, season 5. I was spinning out of control of my own addiction. I kept it behind closed doors. I didn't want nobody to know about it. But now, because I'm learning who June Shannon is for once in my life for the first time in 41 years, I want to be able to share that, because I've shared my weight loss. I've shared my addiction. I've shared my recovery. I've shared working on my kids. And now, sharing a domestic violence toxic situation, I want to show people there is a way out. God may open up many doors and you may not walk through it, because I was scared myself. But then when that final door opened last year, I ran out that door and have never looked back. Never.
Wow. And I know this season you're also, you're also battling for custody of Alana, who was great on Dancing with the Stars Junior, by the way. She's a real character, still got the talent, the girl, you know. And you're battling for custody for Alana with Lawrence. So how has that affected your relationship with both of them?
We still see each other every day. You know, it's been an ongoing thing. And just again, like I tell people, she's 16, and so when we go in front of the judge, she's able to make her own decisions, because in the state of Georgia, it's age 12 to 13. And when you go in front of the judge listens to that child. So that's what we're dealing with as a family right now.
All right. Well, thank you for your transparency and for chatting with us today. Be sure to watch Mama June Road to Redemption on WeTV. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.